Most people think they need to have everything figured out before they begin. The perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect mindset, the perfect level of confidence. But the truth is that life never gives you the perfect opening. Waiting for the right moment is actually just a disguised form of fear. Because if you always wait to feel ready, you'll end up waiting forever. Every great achievement in history came not from certainty, but from initiative, from taking the first step without knowing the entire staircase. Think about it. A baby doesn't wait to learn the science of balance before trying to walk. An artist doesn't wait until their technique is flawless before painting. An entrepreneur doesn't wait until success is guaranteed before launching a business. They step forward in faith, trusting that they will discover, learn, and grow along the way. Readiness is not a prerequisite, it's an outcome. Built slowly and naturally through movement, experience, courage, and persistence. You won't feel confident before you act. You'll gain confidence because you acted. You won't understand everything before you start. You'll gain clarity because you started. Beginning is the key. Even if you're scared, uncertain, unprepared, even if you feel like you're not enough, even if your heart beats fast and your hands shake, start anyway. Those uncomfortable feelings are not signs to retreat. They are signs that you are stepping outside your comfort zone, and growth never happens inside comfort. Think about all the ideas you've had in your life. The business you wanted to build, the skill you wanted to learn, the content you wanted to create, the health journey you wanted to begin. How many of those froze in your mind because you kept thinking, "Not yet, I'm not ready." And yet months pass, years pass, life moves, days never return. Time doesn't wait for you to feel ready, and opportunities don't pause until you finish overthinking them. Imagine if Steve Jobs had waited to be absolutely sure the world needed personal computers. If J.K. Rowling had waited until she felt like a real author. If Mr. Beast had waited until he knew exactly how to go viral, we would never have seen the impact they created. They didn't have every skill, every answer, or every guarantee. They simply began. They took messy action, imperfect action, uncertain action, but that very action is what built their success. Too many people get stuck in analysis mode, researching, planning, preparing, imagining, but never actually starting. They want to build confidence before taking risks, but confidence comes from surviving challenges, not avoiding them. They want to master the skill before trying, but skill is developed through practice, not theory. They want to see the entire road before taking the first step, but the path ahead only reveals itself through movement, like headlights on a dark road, only showing the next few meters, yet enough to keep driving. This is how life works. You don't get the entire map in advance. You get the courage to begin. Mistakes, they will happen, definitely. Failure, it will happen, certainly. Criticism, possibly. But these are not reasons to delay. They are reasons to start sooner, so you can learn sooner, adapt sooner, and improve sooner. Perfection is the enemy of progress. When you aim to start perfectly, you end up not starting at all. The goal is not perfection. The goal is movement. Start badly if necessary, start awkwardly, start unconfidently, start clumsily, but start. Because even a small step forward is worth infinitely more than standing still. And remember this: no one in the world is thinking about your failures as intensely as you fear. Everyone is too busy dealing with their own life to focus on yours. So why let imagined judgment hold you hostage? The only person whose permission you truly need is yourself. And here's another truth. Your brain is designed to keep you safe, not successful. It avoids risk, uncertainty, and discomfort. It tells you, wait, delay, not yet, maybe later, because it wants familiarity. Growth, however, requires unfamiliarity. Challenge, risk, and learning. So you must override your instinct for comfort with your desire for evolution. If you want to start a YouTube channel, post the first video. If you want to start a business, launch the first product. If you want to write the first page. If you want to get fit, take the first walk. If you want to change your life, make the first move. Don't worry about how it looks right now. Worry about how it will look in 6 months, in 1 year, in 5 years. Because the version of you 1 year from now will either be grateful that you started today or still stuck wishing that you had. Your future self is watching you now, silently hoping you take action. Imagine the pride you will feel looking back and realizing that even though you didn't feel prepared, you started anyway. That is the moment when you grow into your potential. Waiting too long turns ambitions into regrets, and you don't want to live the kind of life where you wonder, what if I had tried? Or who could I have become? You are not meant to simply exist. You are meant to evolve, expand, create, express, and experience life at its fullest. Life rewards action, initiative, courage, and resilience. Opportunities appear when you move, not when you wait. Motion creates direction. Direction creates clarity. Clarity creates growth. Growth creates transformation. One step leads to another, and that leads to a third. And eventually you look back and see mountains behind you that you already climbed. The only thing that separates dreamers from achievers is action. So this is your invitation, not from society, not from faith, but from your own inner voice. Start before you're ready. Don't try to eliminate fear. Learn to walk with it. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in the presence of fear. Your journey begins not with confidence, but with decision. Decide to step forward. Decide to begin. Decide to give yourself permission. Life is not waiting for you to be ready. Life is inviting you to start. This is your moment. Imperfect. Unpolished, maybe scary, but still yours. Take it, honor it, use it. Start before you're ready. Because readiness is not a starting point, it is a destination. And the only path to reach it begins with that first brave step you take today.